Good morning everybody and welcome to Red Star Loft. The sun is just rising. It's 5:17 in the morning. I am about to pack up. I'm about to pack up the birds and take him on a toss. I'm actually going fishing, so I'm taking him fishing with me to the lake. It's really hard to get the focus right when the sun's beaming or about to beam overhead. And I'm going fishing, and I decided I'm going to take the birds with me since it's really close to that 35-mile toss that they've done 5 or 6 times. It's another maybe 2 miles, so we'll say 35 to 37 miles. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to sit there, take my sweet time, fish on the lake, and I'm going to just release birds 3, 4, 5 at a time at the most. I'll get the clock going, set it up, and see how they come home. So it should be a nice relaxing day of fishing and releasing birds. It's not going to be too hot. The high for the day is 80 degrees, so should be just what we need. I'm going to go ahead and get the birds ready, set up the clock so that I can see what's going on later when I come home, and I'll be back with you guys when I get there. Alright guys, welcome back. I am out here on the lake. Got 2 rods with me, one that I just sink, one with you can see my little bobber over there. I keep it simple. I use stink bait for catfish, and then over here I just use a worm on a hook, night crawler, and that's it. As you can see, it's nice and a little overcast. It's clear where I came from. It's still cloudy over in this direction. The birds are right here. I've already let 4 of them out. I'm about to let another 4 out, so basically I'm just timing it until I see that there are none left around in the sky, and I just grab 4 real quick, 5 on that one, and just toss them out. An extra one jumped out, but not a big deal. There's those 3, and there's these 2. There we go. Waiting for them to join, but as soon as the other birds hear a group come out, they all get antsy and want to go out too, but there they go. Those 3 are headed in the right direction. They haven't... Oh, there we go. There's the other 2. So now all 5 of them are together. So basically that's where we're gonna be at. Every 10 or so minutes I'll be letting another 3 to 5. We'll see how it goes. I was gonna do 4 this time. 5th one ran out, so not a big deal. We'll do anywhere between 3 to 5 birds. This is about 37 air miles, 41, 42 driving. So those are already gone in that direction, so that's about it. I'll tune you guys in and out as I release them a couple more times, and then when we get home we'll see how they did. So hang in there. I'm gonna get back to fishing. Alright, it's been about an hour. I'm on my 2nd basket now. About to start letting these guys out. I've really been taking my time and letting them out with big gaps between one another, because last time I did this they ended up meeting somewhere along the way, and instead of groups of 3 or 4 I was getting groups of 10, 12 coming home. So I'm really trying to space it out and trying to make sure that they don't arrive back to back. But anyway, let's get a few more out. 1, 2, come on, sorry, 3, 4. Let's see where they go. Straight down ahead. I'm not even sure if you guys can see them when it's a small group. They're down there, but yeah, those guys are basically just shooting straight down right there. They seem to be, for the most part, they haven't circled around at all. Let me see if I zoom in, if it's gonna make it any better, but now I've kind of lost them out of sight. They're basically over here somewhere. But yeah, they don't circle around. They seem to home is basically that way. They all either go that way or they kind of start going this way and slowly circling the correct way. So that's where we're at, guys. I'm gonna give them 10 or so minutes and I'm gonna let another group of 4 out, and I'll just probably be back with you when I'm on my last couple. But yeah, so far it's good. A real nice and relaxing day. I'm on vacation the next couple of weeks, so I'll have some time to catch the pigeons back up, so I'll be with you guys in a little bit. Alright, and we are down to the last 3 birds. It is 8:39 in the morning. Still fishing. Some real small stuff biting, but nothing to write home about. Still, I'll be here for at least 3 or 4 more hours. I'm down to the last 3 birds. They seem to be doing well. As I said previously, there's no circling, there's no nonsense. They just shoot straight for home, so I'm the only one on the spear here. There's quite a few guys coming, you can see back there in boats, and they just go off into the distance. But as far as right here, I am the only one. So we're gonna get these last 3 guys out, get them headed home. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So 8:40. I gotta write that down just so I know. The last 3 birds were released. So when I get home, it'll be interesting to see how they clock in. I wrote down just at random 1 band number and time that I've let them out, just so I can kind of see. I've got 5 or 6 birds written down, just so I can see how they get home. These guys right now, they're up over there. You probably can't even see them, but yeah, they've gone straight that way, which is more or less where they should be going. And hopefully they're heading straight for home, not circling around. They've been sitting here for a long time. They should roughly know where they're at, but like I said, I'm gonna stay here, keep fishing, and when I get back home, we'll check what the status is and see how the birds made it back. So I'll talk to you guys later. Alright guys, last part of the video. 2:30 in the afternoon, 2:27. Have not gone in yet, so I don't know the exact situation, but I can definitely see that the loft seems reasonably full. Let me just close this so I can let the birds fly out. There we go. Come on, get off the cables. It's looking promising, that's for sure. Seems like not all, but I mean, it doesn't just seem like most birds made it. By the looks of it, it looks like they all made it back. Let's get this opened up. And these guys have nested here. I forgot to take this out. Anyway, as you guys can see, definitely gave them too much food, but I didn't want them to wait for me until 3 o'clock to eat. So I'm gonna move that food out. And let's see if they need water. They're good with water. Come on. All right. And my clock is not on, so I'm gonna have to check up on that later, because I don't have a setup here yet. They mess with the cables and the connection gets lost, and hopefully it worked, but we'll see once I restart it. I don't have a good setup here yet, so yeah, the birds have messed with the cables and disconnected the clock. There we go. Nope. Yeah, these cables are super sensitive. Let's take a look now. Yeah, I'm not sure what happens when you shut it off like that, if the results are stored or not. But nope. It's scanning the birds just now. It's only showing 1920 and it shut off again. Yeah, I gotta figure this out. It's frustrating. But it definitely didn't scan them all in. It looks like when about 19 or 20 birds were in, that it shut off. So that's where we are. We're just gonna go ahead and say they all made it. There might be, I don't know if there's one or two missing. I can't quite see them, but it's looking like vast majority, if not all of them, are here. So I'm gonna try and mess with this clock and see how things are looking, and at least when the first birds made it. So until then, as always guys, I appreciate you watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will be back with you in a few days.